right, welcome back. Now we're cooking something we haven't cooked on my channel before, and that is something sweet. Now, I'm not going to tell you this is healthy for you, but I am going to tell you it's going to be very delicious. Today we're cooking my chocolate cake delight that I make. It's kind of a knockoff of dirt pudding. It's got a lot more ingredients in it, a lot more to it. So, thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for newcomers. Go ahead and push the subscribe button, push the like button. And if you want to know when I'm getting new notifications for uploads that I'm doing, you push that bell, and that will do that for you. So, we're going to get right to it. All right. We've got two different kinds of Oreo. I've got the dark chocolate Oreo and then, of course, the original favorite. We've got 4 tubs of the whipped topping. We've got a jar of maraschino cherries. We've got 2 packages of your Heath chocolate toffee bites. And then we've got 15 of the dark chocolate ones. And we got 15 of the original ones. All these are going to get crushed up. Then we have 3 boxes of your sugar-free cheesecake jello. I mean, we want it to be sweet, but we don't want to have overkill. And then we took 2 of these chocolate cakes and we baked them. And this is that cake done. And we've had it sit and cool down. The jello we've already prepared. It's already gelled and have been put into the refrigerator. So that cheesecake jello is done too. So now all we're going to do is we're going to start mixing all of this up. Okay, where is my big bowl? Where is the large bowl? Alrighty, we found the disappearing bowl. Okay, you want to get a big bowl for this because it's going to take just that. Okay, when I do my cookies, when I crush them up, I just take a bag or two from Kroger's or somewhere, 2 clean bags, and we're going to double the bag so that it doesn't break. And all I'm going to do is put these cookies in this bag. You can start breaking them up before you put them in there. You can start. And you're just going to start breaking them up. This will be something you can let a little kid around your house. You got a little brother or sister or your son or daughter. And they'll have fun just getting their hands in there and just crushing up those cookies. Yeah, just tell them the more they crush them up, the better. It's kind of a preference. They don't have to be really small. But like I said, you're going to crush them all up. Take the last of them. You're just breaking them up. And put them in the bag because that makes the mess less of a mess. Plus, a little kid can like sit in front of the TV and crush these up for mom. She's going to make such a great dessert for them. Okay. So we got all those are crushed up now. Okay. And you just look in there and just make sure they're nice and crushed up. What I used to do too, okay, we got those crushed up. Want to, of course, clean off your hands. I'm not going to be able to take that. Okay, and what I would do is I will tie up that bag. And I get my old trusty hammer. And I just take and chop them up the rest of the way with that hammer. Once you see it going flat, don't want to be too crazy with it. And you're going to look down in there. And that looks really good. Okay, we can have some different size pieces, but that's pretty good. So we'll put that trusty dusty hammer back. And these are ready. So after that, I take the cake, and the cake's going through a similar process too. Where all you're gonna do is you're just cutting this cake. Cutting it. Yeah, we'll get that up. Little droppings. We'll get that up. Okay. And I just cube it up. However you want to do it. This can also be a project for another little kid. And you just let them go at it. You know, get your bowl here. Put it here. And then you're just going to scoop in here. And you're just going to crumble that cake up. See, that's still pretty hot. We like to do it when it's almost all the way cooled down. But for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and move forward. Okay. The cake doesn't necessarily have to be small. You know, it's all going in there eventually. Okay. And we're just taking that. And see, any little kid would love to do that. Yeah. You have plenty of volunteers for that. You won't have to worry about not having any volunteers for that. And when we baked our cake, we just put a little oil in the pan before we poured in the ingredients for the cake. Okay, we got all this going on. And I go ahead and put my toffee and chocolate crumbles in. Because I kind of want them to kind of go into it. This is a hands-on dessert. So make sure you got your hands nice and clean before you attempt to make this dessert. Nobody wants to eat something if your hands aren't clean. So be mindful of that. So we got all that in there. And now we're going to go ahead and take these lovely crumbles that we did and go ahead and pour them in. Yeah, go ahead and pour those in. Okay? And we're just spreading those around. Same concept. Just spreading them around. Getting them all throughout because you want the cookies. You'll see a few pieces. If you see them, just go on and break them up. Not a problem. Okay? So, like I said, this is a hands-on dessert. Something that your little kids will love to help mom make. Okay? I'll put that in there. Okay, let's rinse our hands off real good. Okay. Now we're going to start putting our other ingredients, really formulating what this is. Okay, this is the cheesecake pudding. Okay, and we're just going ahead and putting that on in there. At this point, Mama's not liking her hands and all of that, so I'm going to go ahead and use this trusty dusty spoon the rest of the way. See how that looks like some good old dirt from outside? When kids, we make what's called mud pies. But I'm telling you, you wouldn't want to eat it. I can remember, I think one of my crazy brothers did put it in his mouth. But you know, when you're little, your crazy brothers always do something. Little brothers have a way of doing that. Okay, now, let's see if we can get the rest of this out of here. Yeah, we can go ahead and use that spatula and get the rest of that out of there. Yes, sir. There we go. Let's go on in here. And we're opening up this Cool Whip. Whoops. Alrighty. And we're just going to pour all of this in there. Okay. One bowl. This is not. Once you get your cake baked and your pudding done, it's just a matter of just throwing everything together. Yeah, that's all you got left after that. So, you can even use a cake. You know how sometimes you make a cake and it's sitting around, you got a little piece left. You don't have to make a huge bowl of this all the time. And then you can just throw that in there and get it mixed around, and you got it going on. Okay, let's go ahead and see where this is going. Oh, yes. This is lovely. And then this is a lighter dessert too. It's not as heavy. And that just depends on how much of the whipped cream you add into it versus the cake and all the other things. So just keep on stirring that and get all that mixed up. Okay, I think we're going to add at least one more. Alrighty. All right. This is my mud cake. Okay. Get that all. Okay. We're going to take the last package of our heat. I'm going to open that up. And then we're going to take that. I'm just going to sprinkle that on top. I'm not having good luck sprinkling. Okay. We're going to sprinkle that all on top. Yeah. Okay. And we only used about half of that secondary pack. And then we're going to take the maraschino cherries. Open those up. And I don't want to waste the juice, so we'll get something to get those out. And we're just going to take them out and just plop them in there. Well, let's put this in a bowl. Let's pour this into a bowl. Well, that worked out all right. And then we'll go ahead And take these out. And just place these on in there. All righty. All right. There you go. A mud cake. Enjoy that. Let me know how you like it. And try it out. Let your kids make it with you. Have a good time.